Okay, dear students, welcome back to SP Economics videos for learners. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನೂ ಚಾನಲ್ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡದೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಚಾನಲ್ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಮತ್ತು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಮಾಹಿತಿಗಾಗಿ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Okay, dear students, there is 100% good chance to ask in your exam for 6 marks as well. If they'll ask in a project oriented, so maybe it is a 5 marks question. So but 100% according to new circular and HOTS higher order thinking questions since last year. So this was very important question. Okay, here we have that market demand, very important concept. So market demand, the law of demand which is applicable to market demand, it means when price is increases, quantity of demand decreases. So, the law of demand concept is applicable to the market demand. When price increases, quantity of demand decreases. So, here we have that table of the market demand. Yes, the entire concept is very important, market demand. Since last year, only table is for 6 marks. Only about table. So with diagram also, diagram with explanation also 6 marks. So here we have that lucky students, luckily here nothing is there. So table of market demand. So this is also maybe good chance to ask for 4, 5 and 6 marks. So here price, first column heading is there price for the goods and services. Second is there D1, D2, D3 and last is market demand. D1 represents demand 1, which means consumer A's demand, like for example. And D2 represents consumer B's demand 2. And D3 represents consumer C demands, means demand 3. Okay, so here prices are there from 1 rupees to 6 rupees. So when we are calculating that market demand, just we need to additions. So D1 is there 20 when price is 1 rupee, and D2's demand is there 10 units, and D3's demand is there 6 units. So how do we calculate that market demand? 20 plus 30 plus 6. So market demand it become 36. Very easy. And when price increases from 1 rupees to 2 rupees, so D1 is there 18 units, D2 is 8 units and D3 is 3 units. Consumer A's demand is there 18, consumer B's demand is there 8, C's demand is there 3. So 18 plus 8 plus 3. So what is market demand? 29. So total, so this is only for example. In reality there is a huge number of consumers are there, so they are purchasing varieties of goods and services. Just for example, here we are using only 3 different consumers in one market, just for example only. And next is there when price increases from 2 rupees to 3 rupees, so consumer A's means D1 demand is there 16 units, consumer B's it means D2's demand is there 6 units, and D3's become a 0. So 16 plus 6 plus 0. So what is the market demand? 22. Yes. So this is in only imagination. So my professor once told that, Professor Mukta Adi ma'am, make economics is a poetry, don't make economics is a dull or a boring subject. So sometimes economics is only in imagination, few times, like in a market, perfect competition market. So here in my example also, I am using only 3 demands, consumer A's, B's and C's. So we are calculating that market demand. This is only for example. There is no consumers are there in only a single consumer, only 2 consumers or 3 consumers. So highly impossible. Consumers are huge numbers. It may be in a perfect competition market, it may be in a oligopoly market, it may be in a monopolistic, it may be in a duopoly market, etc. Okay, dear students, Let's come again. So when price increases from 3 rupees to 4 rupees, consumer A's D1 demand is 14, D2's is 4 and D3 is 0. So 14 plus 4 plus 0. So 14 plus 4, 18, 18 plus 0, 18 only. And next, when price increases from 4 rupees to 5 rupees, is there 12 units, B's demand is 2 units and D3 is 0. So 12 plus 2, 14, 14 plus 0, 14 only. So it's become a market demand. Like 6. When price increases from 6 rupees, from 5 to 6 rupees, so consumer A's demand is 10 units, D2's is B's demand is 1 and D3 is 0. So 10 plus 1, 11 plus 0, 11 only. So this is about market demand. Dear students, please do prepare and practice. Nothing is a very simple concept, but there is 100% definitely asking questions. Since from last year, this is from HOTS question. Very easy, only additions are there. Plus ಮಾಡೋದು ಇಟ್ಟು ಬಿಡೋದು. So one more example here we have that. Here I am using that not D1, D2, D3. I am using different consumers. Consumer A, consumer B, consumer C. And last is their market demand. So prices are there from 10 rupees to 60 rupees. And market demands are there. Additions 65, 58, 50, 41, 31, 17. So consumer A's demand is there 30 units, B's is 20 units, C's is 15. So market demand becomes 65 like that. Thank you. Do subscribe the channel. Watch more and more channels. Thank you. Thank you one and all.